We got to talk about those harmonies on that second verse. Like as it starts out, they're just beautiful. I love the layers there. What's up, friends? Today we're checking out Good Goodbye by HWASA. We'll be looking at this from the perspective of someone who produces and songwrites for a girl group. So expect a couple pauses as we go over some specific elements of the song that I think are interesting. Never listened to HWASA before. Very excited. I don't know, is she like from a girl group or is this a girl group? I'm like clueless, which is great. I love going into stuff so blind. Like the low-key drums, very simple. Snares on 2 and 4. The most interesting part to me in this song is that synth. It almost sounds like a guitar. It could also be a guitar just with like kind of a really, really low tone. It just has this great pluckiness to it, and it kind of gets into that bass range. And I love how her very sweet vocal pairs with it. It's just a really nice pairing of kind of synth and vocal. When you are thinking of who the singer is going to be on a track, there's this thought of, okay, how does their voice pair with the instrumentation that we're supplying in this song? Okay. I wasn't expecting the direction that this song went in. It kind of went in kind of this 80s throwback place for the chorus. It didn't seem like it was going to go there at any other point, but suddenly in the chorus, the snares have that gated reverb effect, and you've got this pulsating bass that sounds just incredibly 80s, and the synth is sounding incredibly 80s. That synth came in for just a second during the pre-chorus, and when it was there, I didn't think much of it, but then when you pair it with everything else, you're just like, oh my goodness, this sounds just like an 80s song, which is not expected. I do really like that chorus. I think it's just a great chorus, and then I like the post-chorus almost even more. It's very sing-alongable. It's very fun. It's just a vibe. Total vibe. Ooh. We got to talk about those harmonies on that second verse. Like as it starts out, they're just beautiful. I love the layers there. I like kind of the tone that they went for too with the vocal for the harmony, kind of a more whispered effect. I'm hearing like 3 layers, like one that's a harmony and one that's an octave below. There might be more. There might be a 3-part harmony there. I'm not 100% sure, but it just sounds like a 2-part with an octave below, which I guess is 3-part. Depends how you think about it. Yeah, I like the tone that they went for. It kind of has that very breathy, almost whispery, but not quite in that whispery tone for those harmonies, and it sounds sweet.
Good goodbye, yeah. 안녕은 우릴
I want to talk about something in the pre-chorus before we get too deep into the chorus and then bridge. And that is, I really like how it starts picking up. You got that synth going, and then it drops again, and you just have that goodbye. Such a great way to do a pre-chorus. You know, just the changing of expectations. We did the same thing in the song Same Alarm, where we build, and then we switch up the expectation the second time around, and we have this, like, it builds again and then it goes into the chorus. I like that way of doing it. Wasn't super impressed by the bridge, like nothing really stood out to me, but I really like those high notes she hits and then how they carry into the chorus. I like when that's done in songs, when you kind of have that more improvisational type of little vocalizations near the end. We did that as well in the UPSO song Have You Heard It, which just came out. Yeah, it's a cool technique. It's kind of fun when you don't notice. This is just like something that I find entertaining as I'm making songs. You don't notice how much like reverb and echo you're putting on a vocal until you hear the after effects without the instrumentation, and you're like, oh shoot, that I had a ton of stuff on this, and it was actually audible, but it's only audible when you kind of strip everything away. Cool song. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Not as into the 80s vibe personally, so I probably wouldn't make something quite like that if I was deciding the direction of a song, but I do think it was well executed, and I really like the verses. I think the verses are incredibly strong on this song. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed some of my thoughts. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you would check out the girl group that I've been writing and producing for, that would be awesome as well. They're called HWASA. Here is their first dance music video. Thanks so much. Catch on the flip.
Have you heard it? 'Cause I've been dreaming, and some nights I feel like